Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Cheryl and I'm so grateful to have you here. Today I'm just doing a sort of day to night makeup transformation. So I'll show you the daytime makeup and then show you how I turn it into a more nighttime appropriate look. So if you want to go from this to this, then please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm taking the L.A Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. This is in the shade Fair. And then I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match foundation in the shade Golden Ivory, and I've just mixed those together on my hand, and then I'm just applying those to my face. These give me a nice good coverage and quite a luminous finish as well, which is perfect for daytime or evening, but you could always use a lighter coverage if you prefer. So next I'm taking these two concealers. The first one I'm going in with is the P.S My Perfect Colour. It's from Primark. I've been really loving this lately, and this is in the shade Cool Sand. And then next over the top of that I'm just taking the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Classic Beige. So I'm just taking my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and then I'm just blending all of that concealer in. Using another clean damp sponge, I'm just taking the RCMA No Colour powder, and I'm using this just to bake slightly under the eyes, just to prevent the concealer from creasing. So I've just realised how crazy I look with all that powder under my eyes, and now I'm taking this fluffy powder brush. This one's from Rosie for Autograph by Marks and Spencer's. It's in a really nice little brush set, and I'm just dusting all that powder and kind of swooping it onto the rest of my face just to kind of set everything in place as well. Now I'm taking these brow pencils. They're both from Nyx and they're both in the shade Taupe, and they are the micro pencil and the powder pencil. I'm using the powder pencil through the majority of the brow, and then I'm using the micro pencil for the detail in sort of the tail area of the brow and at the start of the brow as well. So I'm just taking my favourite bronzer of all time. This is the one from Makeup Revolution, one of the baked bronzers in the shade Golden Days, and I'm just taking another Rosie for Autograph brush. This is just the contour one, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks, and then I'm going to put a bit on my nose as well, and then just around my hairline and my jawline as well, just to warm my face up a little bit and give it a bit more colour. So this is the Essence Matte Touch Blush in the shade Peach Me Up. I'm taking the same brush again and just applying this to the apples of the cheeks and then sweeping it upwards. And then I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter in the shade Golden Kiss, and I'm using a contour brush from Real Techniques as well to apply this to my cheekbones. Using a small detail brush from Morphe, I'm just applying the same highlighter to the inner corners and just onto the brow bone as well. I'm not using too much as this is just a daytime look. I just want a soft amount of highlight on those areas. And I'm using the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm just taking this light shade here with a NYX fluffy shadow brush, and I'm just popping that on the lid just to make the other colours easier to blend over the top. Then I'm just popping this light brown shadow from the palette into the crease and softly blending it out. I'm also popping this shadow as well underneath the lash line just to add a bit more definition underneath the lash line as well. I'm taking this plum shade in the outer and inner corners of the eye to sort of start off a sort of soft halo effect. I'm just applying to the centre of the lid some of the pink tone highlighter from that palette. And then I'm taking the Lash Princess mascara from Essence and I'm just coating my lashes. So I'm taking the Maybelline Coloursensational Shaping Lip Liner in the shade Nude Whisper. Over the top of that, I'm taking the Essence Matte Lip Gloss in the shade 02 Beauty Approved. So this is the finished daytime look. It's just nice and soft and sort of natural looking with the soft pinks on the eyes. So now we're going to go and turn this into a more evening time appropriate look. So just adding a bit more drama to the eyes and changing up the eyebrows and the lip and adding a bit more to the skin as well. So I'm just going in with this Nip and Fab contour kit. This is the light one, and I'm taking that middle shade there and tapping off the excess. Adding some contour to your cheekbones and to the rest of your face does just add a little bit more definition, and it makes it a little bit more ideal for a night out or evening makeup as well. I'm going back with that bronzer from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just adding a bit more to the points, the same points that I applied it to earlier. With the Nip and Fab contour kit, I'm taking the banana shade and I'm using that to clean it up underneath all the contour and the bronzer there, just sharpening that line up a little bit more. To intensify the highlight, I'm just taking the W7 Glow Commotion highlighter and popping this on my cheekbones and all the other areas that we highlighted before. This highlighter is pretty intense, and you can make it even more intense by spraying like Fix Plus or any sort of setting spray on your brush before. So taking this angled liner brush from Boots and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the colour Taupe, I'm just adding more definition to my brows because I want them to look a little bit more snatched for an evening look. And now I'm taking the Maybelline Brow Mascara. This is in the shade Blonde, and then I'm just setting the brow hairs in place. To add more drama to the eyes, I'm going back in with the Carli Bybel palette. Using this bullet crease brush from Morphe, I'm going back in with that light purple shade that we used before and going in the inner corner and the outer corner and just intensifying that from earlier. I'm also running that along the lower lash line as well. To intensify the halo effect, I'm just taking the dark purple shade from the palette and applying that as well on the inner and outer corner of the eyes, and then I'm sort of connecting them through the crease as well. And then I'm going back in with the NYX Fluffy Shadow Brush and I'm just making sure they're all blended in together. Using that same pink highlighting shade, I'm just going in with this flat brush from Morphe and just applying that to the centre of the lid. We're using this as a base for glitter. I'm going to be using the NYX Rose Glitter, one of the glitter brilliants from there, so it will mesh up nicely with the pink shades on the lid as well. I'm just patting a small amount of the NYX glitter primer onto my eye, which will help the glitter stick down onto the eye and also stop it from falling down onto the face as well. Using my finger again, I'm just taking the rose glitter and I'm just popping that on the centre of the lid as well to really make that centre pop. Switching to the Morphe 35P palette, I'm taking this sort of taupey plum shade and I'm applying that as well on the inner and outer corner again, just to further intensify that and balance it out with the glitter. So I'm just taking the same mascara again and I'm just adding another coat just to build up and thicken those lashes. Now I'm taking the L'Oreal Dazzle Gloss and applying that over the top of the other lip products just to make them look a little bit more glam and glossy. So this is the completed nighttime look. It's a little bit more glam, and to be honest I'd probably add lashes for this for a night out. It depends on where I'm going. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and possibly even leave a comment and I'll love you forever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.